If you've been watching my DIY truck camper build series, you may notice that I don't really have a bathroom in this truck camper. And honestly, that's one of the things that I miss the most when trying to live in such a small space. I did manage to solve the toilet problem by bringing along a little tiny porta potty, and that works wonderfully when I can't get to a bathroom. I can use it, I put little tablets in it so that the things don't stink, and then I can empty it as soon as I get to a full bathroom setup. I can bring it into a rest stop or whatever I need. So I do have that with so that when I need it, it's there. But I don't have a shower. So I've come up with a few different ways to shower on the road in a convenient way. Honestly, the best showers are when I pay for them, when I can stop at a local RV park or things like that and pay for a shower. A lot of the towns that I travel through have showers, so they're kind of geared towards outdoor people, and there are public showers you can pay for. And almost every town has some type of, at least of a certain size, has a rec center or something like that that you can pay a day use fee for and use their showers. So that works wonderfully for the most part. However, I also travel alone with a dog a fair amount. And some days it's just too hot to leave the dog in the car unless I go shower really early or shower late. So, for example, today it was 88 degrees in Arizona and I wanted a shower at like 4:30 p.m. And so I have made a little setup that works really well for me, and I'm going to show it to you guys. I do have a few adjustments that I do want to make to it, but for now, here's what I'm working with. So the first thing I got is this collapsible tub. So it folds down like so, and it collapses all the way down. And then I can store this in the back of my truck camper behind the toilet, which works great. But it also opens up far enough to hold a fair amount of water, but even better, my feet fit inside of it, so I can stand in this. And that allows me to catch the water from my shower so that I am not getting kind of gray water all over my campsites, and also so that I can recycle the water if I'm low on water and don't have a good water source like a lake or whatever. So for today, I recycled water because I'm in Arizona and I'm not next to a creek. So I've got a tub. That's step one. I can place that here and stand in that. Step two is some type of water pump system. On my first trip up to Alaska with the truck camper, I had used a Nemo Helix. Honestly, I had liked it for the first half of the trip, and then it stopped working. The foot pump started backing up. I had trouble keeping pressure when I was trying to shower. And then also, I really did struggle filling that one up. So the hole was on the top of the Nemo Helix, and you had to like submerge it in water, or you had to have a spout. And I oftentimes didn't have a spout of water to fill things up with. So that didn't work super well for me. And I ended up returning that product. I bought it at REI, and they have wonderful guarantees. That being said, I did also hear that Nemo will stand by their products and will repair for you. So if the only problem was that it was broken, they would have fixed it for me. So Nemo Helix. But this time around, I actually got a cheaper product from Amazon, and so far, so good. This here is a water pump. It's dripping some water because I did just take a shower with it. But essentially, it sucks up the water from down here, pumps it up, and sprays it out there. You just have to turn it on. It's battery operated and does have a charging cord, so I can charge it on the road. But this is what I'm working with as far as a water pump. Honestly, pretty good pressure. I can wash my hair and do a great job with that. But the nice thing about this, because it pulls the water from down here, I can sit this in the bottom of my tub. It suctions down, and then it can recycle the water. And this I can hang up further. Now, if I am just washing my hair, I might do that outside. And so I could bring the tub and I could bring the port and I could wash like that. But if I want to wash my full body, I need a little bit of a privacy curtain. And so ultimately, I'd really like to make a folding awning. But for right now, I made it really simple. I've used this, I believe it's a quilting hoop, and I have threaded a shower curtain through it, and then I have put string on it. And this string can go from side to side of my camper. I have two, like, you know, I have those latches on both sides. And so that's all I put this up to. So let me hang it up and then I'll bring you guys inside and show you. All right. So there you can see the string going from one side to the other. And then just to give you guys an idea of the water pressure that I'm working with, it's about like that. So pretty good. I've been really happy with that product. And like I said, it recycles the water. So I only need to fill it up to about the first white line. So that's not very deep. And yes, you can see that it's a little cozy, but when I stand all the way up, I have good head coverage, and I do fit in the little tank. So far, this has been a wonderful solution for me. I also forgot to add that one of the things I love about the shower is that it can be really stealthy. So it's still set up inside and you can't tell. So I do want to put an awning on the outside so I can have more space when I shower. But if you're looking for a little bit more stealth mode, if you're camped by other people and you don't want to be showering outside, or if there's a campground that doesn't let you put out outdoor showers, this actually does work pretty well, even though it's really cozy and not that high tech, but it works. So far, this has been a really good solution for me. It allows me to leave Glia sitting in the shade rather than in a car where I have to worry about her overheating or having the windows down where she could potentially jump out, things like that. So it feels very secure for me as far as having my dog taken care of. And honestly, it works pretty well. I can get a fairly good shower. It's not as good as if I paid for a shower at a rec center or if I took a shower at a hotel. Sometimes I do that too because I do work on the road. So if I can get a shower a night a week at a hotel, I can get a good one. And then I can wash my hair in the tub a couple nights later and still feel like a fairly decently clean human being. So if you're spending months on the road and you don't have a shower in your vehicle, honestly, this kind of system is working pretty well. So it's just another option, and it's what I'm personally doing right now. But there are so many different ways that people have solved the shower problem when they are overlanding, boondocking, and just out on the road. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you have any suggestions, please leave them below. I would love some DIY cheap options to try to make this even better. Obviously, right now, it's just a $20-some tub and I think a $20-some pump, and then a cheap shower curtain, and the quilting hoop was in our garage. So nice, easy things that I could grab. And again, I do think it'll be a lot better once I get that awning out and can stand outside and still be privacy protected while I am at a remote campsite. Thanks for watching and have a great week.